Hi, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here. This special edition is a Mother's Day edition, and I want to share with you some of my most favorite rose fragrances for Mother's Day. So, gentlemen, if you're trying to find a gift for your wife or your mom, if you're trying, children, if you're trying to find, uh, you're in the right place. See you when we get back. Welcome back, everyone. This is Lesley Suzette, Inspiringly Natural here. All things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self care. I have one goal in mind, everyone, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Today, we're talking rose. Yes. Now, when I was growing up and I became a teenager into adulthood, literally recently, up to recently, I really didn't care for rose fragrances. And it wasn't until maybe about 2 years ago when I smelled my first fragrance and I said, "Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. What are the notes?" And it was then when someone said, "This has a prominent rose in it," that I was just blown away. And I started falling in love with rose fragrances. Roses. Listen, the perfumesociety.com says this about roses. It says a fragrance without roses is almost as unthinkable as a love affair without kisses. Oh my goodness. How just so poignant what that is saying, because roses have been around, the fragrance, the note, roses itself, they've been around for ages. Just the beautiful color of a red rose, a pink rose. There's so many colors, but we know the red rose is just so romantic. It's the flower of romance, but they're the cornerstone of perfumery. And I wanted to just share today how you can find rose notes in some of the perfumes that you just would not believe because of what other notes go with it so wonderfully. So today I want to share with you some of my favorites. And hey, maybe not. You may want to go and pull one and gift it to your mom or your sister or the special woman in your life that has impacted you greatly. So let's start with this first one. This one, I'm starting with this because this was when I fell in love with rose and fragrances. And this was just so surprising to me. And it's by none other than Mason Francis Kirkjohn, Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood. You all, the oud is the prominent note in this fragrance, but it would be nothing unless they added the rose in the fragrance. Oud Satin Mood has notes of course, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose. So two different types of rose notes, both so romantic, so smooth, so beautiful. But it also has notes of vanilla. So could you imagine those two roses with vanilla and oud or agarwood, violet, which is very sweet, and benzoin? You all, this fragrance is just absolutely, and I've got a sample here, just so smooth. So this oud is really not. I mean, you could. I mean, it depends on what kind of oud you get. But this particular oud with the rose, both roses in it, those notes, it just makes the oud so smooth and romantic and sexy and just very luxurious. This fragrance by Mason Francis Kirkjohn, you can't just wear this anywhere. I mean, it has to be that special occasion because the rose notes in this mixed with that oud is just so luxurious, so high end. until it's top one of the tops on my list of rose fragrances. You want to give a woman of impact, somebody that has impacted your life, somebody that's strong and just such a blessing to you, a fragrance that will last a lifetime. Oud Satin Mood by Mason Francis Kurjan. This next fragrance, everyone, is such a, I call this a classic. Now, this one is another one of those fragrances that if you want to gift or bless someone, a woman in your life that has been just a strong figure, just a phenomenal mother, a phenomenal aunt, just a woman of excellence in your life, a gift, this one is that girl. And that is Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel Paris. You all, this one has notes. Oh my gosh, this, and can you believe this has a lot of orange in it, but it has rose in it. It has rose. It has top notes of orange mandarin, bergamot, orange blossom, Turkish rose. I love Turkish rose. Jasmine, mimosa, ylang ylang. It has base notes of patchouli, white musk, vanilla, vetiver, tonka, and a papanax. It's got that Turkish rose. And you know what? When you put that Turkish rose with those orange notes, and then you round it out with that patchouli, you talk about classic. You all, this one is a lady's perfume. Okay. Make no mistake about it. This one is for an amazing lady, Coco Mademoiselle. This rose scent is one of my newer ones to the collection. I think I reviewed this in a show earlier, but this one is by Latafa Fakar Rose. You all, this one is, first of all, look at that beautiful bottle. If you gifted someone this for Mother's Day, they would feel so special. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. And look at the back. I want you to see the texture on that real quick. Such a beautiful fragrance. You all, this one has notes of uh, fruits, lily, pomegranate, aldehydes. This one is a tuberose, in my opinion, a tuberose dominant fragrance. But oh, when you get that rose in it, it has tuberose in the mid, jasmine, gardenia, honeysuckle, ylang ylang, rose, and peony. And then in the base, it rounds it out with that vanilla, that white musk, that ambroxan, and that sandalwood. Ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a beautiful, I'm just going to spray that one, just a beautiful, although this one is a like a tuberose or bubble gummy dominant, when that rose and that peony comes in with that honeysuckle, you get, and I get that honeysuckle too. It is so beautiful, but that rose, oh my goodness. You talk about changing the game in fragrances with rose in it. You try this one, you will not be disappointed, especially if you love sweet floral fragrances. This one is new to my collection, and I will be using this a lot more because I do like the dynamic of all of those florals and fruits, and it's just so beautiful with that rose. Again, that's Fakar Rose by Latafa. Now, this next one is playful. Okay. So for the young mother in your life or the young woman in your life that just trying out rose for the first time because they're a little skeptical, oh, wonder no more. This one is a winner. First one I've seen that kind of played with the rose fragrance in a sweet, cakeish kind of way. And that is Bath and Body Works Sweet Petal Pound Cake. Sweet Petal Pound Cake. You all, this one is a gem. It has notes of, and let me, oh wow, you all. This one has notes of candied rose. Okay. Don't know which kind, just know it's candied. Candied rose, raspberry swirl, and frosted bundt cake. When I say this is a playful rose fragrance, that is just, oh, you all yummy and gourmand. Never thought that I would be able to find a rose fragrance that's gourmand, but I find it in this Sweet Petal Pound Cake by Bath and Body Works. I, if you don't have this, I think a lot of people are sleeping on this one. Oh, you shouldn't. It's so sweet, gourmand, rosy, raspberry-ish, but has that cake, that yellow cake, pound cake, bundt cake feel, taste. You could, it's almost like mouth watering because you can taste the cake. Like when it comes to your nose, this one is just perfect for a young lady that's trying out rose for the first time. You can't go wrong with this. I really enjoy this. Playful, youthful, yummy, but still, older women can wear it. Look at me. I'm doing it. Yes. And I love it. Now, this next rose based fragrance is one of my favorites. Um, what can I say about this one? It is just absolutely rose forward in a romantic. Remember, we talked about those like rose petals on the bed, you all. This is just a romantic rose fragrance, and it's coming in the form of an oil, and that is Nest Turkish Rose. Nest Turkish Rose. I'm going to put my hand here to see if we can see that. Turkish Rose Oil by Nest. You all, this is so romantic, so smooth, so beautiful. I love to roll this on my pulse points. And then I actually sometimes just go out with that because this is so potent. But I can use this to layer with other rose fragrances. And I will show you some of those that I usually layer it with. But this one, you can wear this standalone, or you can use it to layer. It is so beautiful. It has notes of plum, and I get that plum, you all, because it's smooth and sweet. It's sweet, mouth-watering sweet, but so romantic at the same time. So it's that sexy plum, that Turkish rose oil in the mid, and white woods in the base. And it does round out to a nice woody, rosy, plummy. Oh, it's so beautiful. Makes your mouth water, but at the same time, so luxurious, so romantic, and it just makes you feel like a lady. So if you just wanted to bless someone, this is wonderful for someone middle age, in the age range of like 20s to 40s. They would absolutely love this. But yeah, I wouldn't do teenagery, but maybe upper 20s to 40s or 50s. This is a perfect addition to layering, or an addition to just having a scent standalone. Again, that is Nest Turkish Rose Perfume Oil. Now, this next rose fragrance is rose all the way, but it's mixed with something that I never thought in a million years would work. Okay. And this is for the grown and sexy. This is for the grown woman in your life. This is Montal's Ristretto, and I don't know, that's so golden. Ristretto Intense Cafe. You all, this is so beautiful. I'm going to hold it like this. I want you to see that. Ristretto Intense Cafe. And look at this. Look at that. I want you to see that bottle. It is so gorgeous. Just the colors, the iridescence of that. Oh my gosh, that ombre is so beautiful. And it opens like this. You have to take the clasp off. And you all, this one I don't spray a lot because it's so intense. It's almost like an extrait to me because it has good bit of perfume oil in it, in my opinion. And it lasts. I mean, two of these sprays on the neck or on the wrist, and it will last you. I mean, this perfume lasts about 10 hours on my skin, and it is just so beautiful. Montel Ristretto Intense Cafe has notes of, you all, coffee and Turkey red rose, okay? Red rose from Turkey. Mid notes of roasted coffee beans. I would have never imagined, if you would have told me that I could wear a rose fragrance with coffee, I would not have believed you in a million years, but I believe it now because I've smelt it. You know, I believe it when I see it, I believe it when I smell it. You all, it has roasted coffee beans, French rose, and woody notes in the mid. And then at the bottom, the base, oh, it rounds out with a beautiful creamy vanilla, caramel, white musk, and amber. When I say this is just so gourmand, yummy, yet beautiful because of that rose, ladies and gentlemen, this is a unisex fragrance. So if you're a man out there, and we're focusing on Mother's Day, okay? But I'm just putting a note out there on the side note. This is unisex, and yeah, you could try it too. I mean, you might be a little afraid of rose, but give it a try. Put it on a post point. See what you think. But for the woman in your life, that woman that has impacted you, this is a beautiful, beautiful rose fragrance. Again, that's Montel. Did I say Montel? Montal's Ristretto Intense Cafe. So every once in a while, you come across a Bath and Body fragrance mist that gives off the perfumey effect. And that's so good because most of them are usually gourmand or, just a floral, but it's, very rare to me that you get one that will be just kind of sexy and beautiful and perfumey. This one is beautiful with that rose in it, and it's none other than Pure Wonder. Pure Wonder. You all, Pure Wonder has notes. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Has notes of iced rose. Okay. So just think of a rose that's been on ice or in the refrigerator. Oh my goodness. It has star jasmine and it has warm white amber. And when I say this is a lovely way to mix a rose fragrance into a fragrance mist, this is it. It gives you that perfumey where you can wear it. It's not heavy at all because that ice rose, that amber, and that beautiful star jasmine, it's just coming together beautifully to make a beautiful fragrance that you could wear to work, that you could wear to church, that you could wear to brunch and be pretty, but give you some potency. It's so pretty. I love the way they use this rose in this fragrance. Job well done, Bath and Body. And again, such a great gift to give someone. And they have Pure Wonder. It's one of the stars in Bath and Body. Sometimes, they let some of those fragrances go and you bring them back during seasonal events. But this one is in there to stay, and it is a beautiful. I think a lot of people sleep on this one. Don't sleep on this anymore. It's beautiful. Again, that's Pure Wonder by Bath and Body Works. We're down to the last two fragrances, you all. Rose fragrances. Again, rose, romantic rose, roses for those that you love, especially the woman in your life that has impacted you on a astronomical way. I always think about my own mom and how beautiful she is, beautiful like a rose. And this particular fragrance is Rose Forward, okay? And it is Tom Ford's Rose Prick. Tom Ford's Rose Prick. You all, Tom Ford's Rose Prick has notes of Szechuan pepper, turmeric. Okay, so it's hitting you heavy at the beginning, but then it comes in the mid with that May rose, that Bulgarian rose, and that Turkish rose. They're giving you three roses in the mid. I love this. And then at the base, they're going to round you out with patchouli and tonka bean. Now they're hitting you heavy. This thing is rose dominant. Okay, I'm gonna spray. You don't need to spray a lot of this. Okay, I know I said that about the last fragrance, but seriously, I have hit myself 2 times with this, and it was a lot. Okay, so be careful. But when I say the three roses coming in with that Szechuan pepper, the the vanilla and the tonka. It is one of the most amazing rose fragrances that I've known made to this date. Now, you all make some comments in the comment section. If you have this one, tell me what you think. But I'm telling you, Tom Ford, that Tom Fordy Ford, he got this right. And I'm telling you, for the boss woman, the boss lady in your life, that lady that is just beautiful, but she doesn't take any stuff. She is strong and powerful. You give her some rose prick, honey, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Again, that's Tom Ford's Rose Prick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this last fragrance will not be a surprise to anyone that has been a subscriber on my channel since the very beginning. This one, unlike Rose Prick, when I said boss lady, this one is the genteel lady. Okay. This one is for the vintage woman in your life, that lady that has style and class. Not that the boss lady doesn't, but this lady is probably the unassuming powerhouse in your life. Yet she is just a lady, a just straight up lady. Lace, hats, you name it. She will wear this one. It will wear well on her. And that is, yes, Delina Exclusive. Yes, by Delina. First of all, look at her. Look at her. She speaks womanhood. Look at the top. She speaks lady. She speaks vintage. You all, this one will always be on my shelf. Always be on my shelf. It's so unique. It is so, so unique. I just got to spray a little bit, just a little. And I mean, for those that love Delina, I mean, whatever your pick is, Delina Exclusive. But for me, it's Delina Exclusive. Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly has notes of lychee, pear, bergamot, oh gosh, Turkish rose, agarwood, known as oud, incense, base notes of vanilla, amber, and woody notes. You all, this one is just such a beautiful fragrance. I mentioned this one so much. I can't tell you how many videos I've done where I've mentioned Delina Exclusive because it is an iconic fragrance, in my opinion, a vintage fragrance, a fragrance of elegance and beauty. And every woman should have that fragrance on her shelf if they can stand fragrances. They should have that fragrance of elegance that speaks elegance and beauty. And for me, it is her. Again, Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found value in this. This one was for the woman in your life, the women in your life. If you want to give them something beautiful, a rose is always a gift of love, always a gift of thanks. And a rose fragrance will just take it just a step further. Thank you so much. I can't leave without some words of inspiration. Women, women. First of all, happy Mother's Day to all of you out there in advance. This video will probably come out a week before Mother's Day, but I want to say happy Mother's Day now. You are loved. Women are our backbone of this society. Women hold up everything. They hold up family. They hold up their children. They hold up their husbands. They hold up the ones they love. And I just wanted to shout you out. Women are amazing gifts to the world. Wherever you are today in your life, be encouraged. Know how valuable you are to God and know how valuable and loved you are by others. You women, you moms, you grandmas, aunties, cousins, you make a difference in this world. And I just wanted to say I love you and I thank you. Well, I'm Lesley Suzette. All things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self care. I have one goal in mind, and that is to encourage and inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Well, best and beautifuls, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. It means the world to me. Thank you for sharing this content with your family and your friends. Thank you for hitting the like button because that truly helps this channel. And what are you waiting on? Yes, go ahead. You can do it. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when Lesley Suzette is out with amazing content. Again, thank you. And until next time, I'll see you.